This is Alore News.
Commercial motorcycle operators embrace Oyo government's registration exercise. Oyo State government has revealed that plans are on the way to issue identification numbers and registration jackets to commercial motorcyclists in the state. The Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Professor Musiba Babatunde, said the registration is part of the drive to ensure effectiveness of the ongoing statewide residence registration program. He made this known in Ibadan during a stakeholders meeting with over 100 Commercial Riders Association leaders in Ibadan. Professor Musibau said the registration will help in planning properly for the security architecture of the state in the long run.
The essence of this is to be able to do a proper economic development for Oyo State. If you don't know the number of people that we have, the number of artisans, the number of market women, the number that fall between the ages of 0 to 10, 15 to 64, the working age. So we won't be able to do proper planning for the people. And also, we also need to enhance the security architecture of Oyo State. It's even not just the Okada riders that we are registering. We are also bringing into the safety nets of registration net the micro drivers as well as the tricycle drivers. This is because we need to do a proper planning with respect to security architecture of Oyo State.
Also, the Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Dr. Wasiu Olatubosun, said the registration will help regulate the influx of commercial motorcyclists, popularly known as Okada riders, into the state. Olatubosun emphasized that the registration will be free, adding that the proactive approach to regulate the activities of commercial motorcyclists by the Governor Seyi Makinde-led administration is in order to prevent breakdown of law and order. Dr. Olatubosun explained that the Oyo State government has made necessary arrangements to update the database of the riders in conjunction with its consultants.
First of all, I appreciated the decision of His Excellency Governor Seyi Makinde for his consistency that he will not ban Okada in Oyo State. Instead, he will regulate the activities so that it will not bad heads in the system, in the society, will not affect those of good minds in society. So that's and they all resolve that they will support the consultant.
On his part, the Special Assistant to the Governor on ICT and e-governance, Bayo Akonde, said that the registration process was initiated by the state government to distinguish every rider operating in the state. This, he said, had become imperative in order to curb every form of criminality and other social vices. He said part of the dividends of the registration is provision of health insurance for riders and other palliatives for riders. The governor's aide added that the registration will require each commercial bike rider's name, address, fingerprints, passport size photograph, and a unique ID number will be given to their bikes.
Of course, it's a very laudable program by His Excellency, because I think it's the better alternative to banning, as opposed to banning Okada riders and taking the means of livelihoods, honest livelihoods from a lot of people. It's better to use that data and regulate them and make sure they operate within the confines of the law.
Responding on behalf of the commercial bike riders, Comrade Yusuf Mutala commended Governor Seyi Makinde-led administration for not considering a ban on their activities. Comrade Muritala likewise said Oyo State motorcyclists are ready to cooperate with the state government to register its members in the state's database. He therefore expressed the readiness of the commercial motorcycle riders in Oyo State to abide by the rules and regulations established by the government to regulate the activities of their operations. He pledged the support of all motorcyclist associations in the state to the Governor Seyi Makinde-led administration. He, however, appealed to the consultant in charge of the registration exercise to work with leaders in each zone so as to ensure an expansion of registration points for commercial motorcyclists.
On behalf of all other association leaders in the state, I agree with every move of the government, because Governor Seyi Makinde has been taking responsibilities. He's not a leader that denies responsibility, because he knows we are a product of the society and we only find these means as the last means of making living. And the issue issue of registration, I think this meeting is to synergize on having a security and safety of the citizens of Oyo State. And this meeting, we thank God for the governor introducing this program. We have met, we have synergized on the way forward, and they are counting us worthy as a stakeholder to participate in the registration so that the data collection of all Okada riders in the state will help towards securing the citizens of Oyo State.
Aboyede Ojo for Alore News.